Hey everyone, happy Saturday. This is my second time doing this. If you don't count the one on Monday or last week that wasn't very good, I deleted that. But anyways, I wanted to give you a 30, but actually 40-day update. I'm going to try and do it in the middle of every month, so actually on 30-day increments. But an update on High Rank Marketing Solutions, what's been going on, basically what I've done, what I'm doing, and what I want to do and can do for you. So real quick, some thank yous related to what I've been doing. I wanted to thank Amy, my first public buy-in, the first person to on Facebook say, hey, let's do business. That goes a long ways. Thank you. I appreciate that, and I look forward to your opening and what we can do together on that. Also, Trina, thank you for being the first inbound request that I had, reaching out that day right away. I also look forward to working with you. Dan, my brother, thank you for being the my first finished completed sale, and thank you for paying quickly. Clients are not always good at doing that. Also, thank you, Vince, for being my first non-family sale. I hope you appreciate your signs too. Dan got signs. Dan, I hope you like your signs. And then next, thank you to Scott at LaFontaine Kia. He was my first stranger that I sold to, first person that I didn't know prior to this endeavor. He bought some A-frame signs, and thanks, Scott. And if you need a good new economy car, I encourage you to go check out what he's got over there. So that was Scott at LaFontaine Kia of Ann Arbor. So that's kind of covers a lot of what I've been doing, or at least aside from sales, appointments relating to that. And then also, basically, I've been mostly focused on development. So what I'm doing is I'm essentially trying to sail a ship as I'm building it. The timing of this launch was heavily related to the fact that COVID happened. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and had pieces ready to move into place, but at the same time, I had to move them into place pretty quickly once it got there. So my first month really has been heavily reliant on development. But I look forward to kind of steering towards sales as I go forward. And, luckily, thank you to the people who have reached out and made some sales happen. But anyways, also one last thank you. I wanted to thank Mad Creative Concepts, my prior employer. A big pillar that I kind of reached or staked this on for whether or not I wanted to launch was just my ability to sustain a good relationship with them. I figured that there was ways that we could work constructively together, and I think I was right. We haven't really finalized that agreement yet, but I continue to work as an agent for them and bring them revenue. And at the same time, they're a good group of people that I've really enjoyed working with for 6 months. So thanks, guys, for being cool about the whole thing and not being antagonistic about it. That was something that I was really, I held as important going into this. So, all right. Going into now kind of what I'm doing, I did mention that I'm continuing the development cycles that I talked about, but really starting to steer towards sales on the platforms that I'm building. Real quick, some other things that have gotten accomplished in the first month. I got cards, letterhead, envelope. You guys probably saw a few of them on Facebook. They look really good. I'm really proud of them. You can check out the company's Instagram or my own Instagram or Facebook for pictures of those. Not that they really matter, but you're proud of your own things. I've also worked a lot on my online presence. So the website that you'd look at for my company, as I mentioned in the first video, I did build that website. And that's the same level of service that I can bring to any client that I would work with. So I'd be very happy to build someone a website. Also, I've been spending some time building in some online dashboards and tools for my business. They're things that will both help me, but they can also help people, clients that I would work with. So that's been a big focus. That and primarily, aside from the Google tools like Google Search Console, Google My Business, also I've been working a lot in MailChimp and building a smart database there out of clients. So that plus navigating the role from Mad Creative, which is where I was working, have really been a lot of where my time has gone. That and also I've been working to continue to develop HighRank.com. So HighRank.com is kind of separate from this, but this is more the agency arm that funds that, as I guess you could call that a media platform. Basically, it's just a power ranking algorithm for college football programs, and I've found that it's pretty accurate, and if I had more time and better writing ability, I think it would be pretty awesome. But I encourage anybody checking this out in hindsight right now to go to higherrank.com. It's kind of slow. I built it. It was the first website that I built. I plan to make it pretty and fast someday, but I've got other things to focus on first. So anyways, that's what I've been doing. That's what I am doing. Real quickly, I just want to mention an ask and what I'm looking for going forward in the next month. Basically, schools. So anybody that you guys know connected to a school, particularly in administration or any other capacity, but especially administration, I can help them out. I know a lot of things are up in the air right now, but two of the things that I do really especially well for this business are signs. As I mentioned in my thank yous, 3 of my 3 early sales were just people needing signs quickly, and I took care of them. But also PPE and really any customizable or even not customized budget material like that. I can ship from manufacturers all over the country. I'm actually a distributor for a $500 million network that negotiates special deals with these manufacturers. So bottom line there is anybody that you know connected to a school, send them my way, send me their way, whatever you think is the best fit there, and I can definitely help them out. So as I mentioned in virtually every piece of media that I'm going to put out for this business, I'll get them what they need. That's the bottom line of this business, and I look forward to working with all these people. So thank you for everyone who's tuned in here. I feel like I did a little bit better than I did the first time, and I hope that these continue to be good. Oh, and by the way, if you're catching this in hindsight, it's a Saturday, and I just ran like 3 miles, and I'm sweaty, and I'm going to the lake. So this isn't normal business attire, but thanks all for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you next month. Bye.